It's the NFL on EA Sports. And if it's in the game, it's in the game. It's the Browns and the Silver and Black. Next on Madden Football.
Opened in 2020 and immediately one of the main attractions here on the Las Vegas Strip. Welcome everyone to Allegiant Stadium. Thanks for joining us, everyone. With my partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. And like so many matchups in the NFL, Brock, our focus goes right to the quarterbacks in this one. Both of these guys, players who've been around the league now for some time, they definitely established themselves as veterans who know how to win football games.
Yeah, I think the word of the day, Kate, is definitely experience. Two guys who've been through the season several times over, have seen a lot at this point in their career, and been through quite a bit on the field. All that experience is stored up there right between the ears. And the one who is more skilled at leveraging that experience, more than likely is going to come away with the win.
Justin Hopkins out, ready to send this away. And we're off and running in Las Vegas. It's Amir Abdullah with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out head the Raiders for their first possession. They're led out by the mustached quarterback from Washington State, Gardner Minshew.
Gardner's the kind of guy that you just say his name. You just look at him there with the mustache in the huddle. He just puts a smile on your face. And oh, by the way, he tends to elevate the people around him. Last year in Indianapolis, filling in for Anthony Richardson, yeah, it was only 15 touchdowns on paper. But man, he made that team believe, that city believe. And he's hoping to do the same here in Vegas.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. And he nearly gave it away to start this game. Almost an interception, but instead, a gift. They get it back for 2nd down.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Minshew working from the gun. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Minshew on 1st down. He's got the hook up to Devontae Adams. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on it. And then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, well, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
And they stop him after a good run that takes him down inside the 40. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Now first run of the game is Amir White. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Throwing on first is Minshew. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. That's Mayer. He's got it. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Minshew now on third down. That's caught for the first. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27. So here come the Browns on offense, ready for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a guy coming off a pair of shortened seasons. The former Pro Bowler, now in his 8th year, Deshaun Watson.
After winning the national title at Clemson and early success at Houston, there's no question that Deshaun's career has been slowed by some injuries and other challenges. But when he is on the field, at every level he's ever played, he's just got a calm. And that calm comes with the trusting of talent that he has in himself. He knows how to run, he knows how to throw, and when he's available, he's still a difference maker.
They send him left out of the slot. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Can I have a moment, Kate? Just a moment to marvel at how well they reacted to that play on defense. They were all over it from the start, getting behind the line to blow up a play that how many times do we see as highlight reel touchdowns going the other way?
Out of the gun, here's Watson. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down.
As much as you'd like to find a completion and get the ball out of your hands, when a play breaks down, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on his ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Finding Judy. And he's tackled for a short gain. Coming up now. Working from the gun, Watson. He's got time here. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. He's got it, complete. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns finish off their opening drive. Amari Cooper, the touchdown. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Bronk. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. Hopkins has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, a run for Madison. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the 1st. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Raiders in possession. They're looking at 2nd and 3. They'll go right back to Madison. He breaks the tackle, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
1st down, ball at the 36. Up the middle, here goes White. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Fakes the handoff, now Minshew. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Throw on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This is one of those times, Kate, where I got to put my glasses on up in the booth and realize the line between receiver and tight end is so easily blurred. Why? Because this guy can run. He showed it before the catch with a great route, and he showed it even more so with the yards after catch.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Out of the gun, Madison. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You call that 1st down running play. You don't always expect to get those kind of yards. They'll take that every single time.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. White trying this straight ahead. And they make the tackle at the 28-yard line. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league. Running on 2nd with White.
and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Out of the pistol, Minshew. Complete here to Bowers. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And this will be a Las Vegas touchdown. The Raiders take a 2nd quarter lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, it's James Prochet. He stopped on the return at the 27. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. From the gun, Watson escapes the pocket. He's going to pull this one down and run with it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
That's complete, David Njoku. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They've got 1st down from the 31. Watson now. He's on the move. He's keeping it. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the red zone now. Flushed out of the pocket. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You know, we do enough of these games, Kate, and I am a big fan of creativity. And the QBs today are some of the best to ever do it. That's a situation where you got to know on 1st down, it's not time to be creative, especially if you feel the heat coming defensively. Just find a way to throw that sucker in the 1st row.
Another try following the sack. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So now, here's 3rd and goal. Throwing is Watson. Buying some time left. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that sack gonna cost them some yardage.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. So the Browns are going to kick the field goal on 4th down. Dustin Hopkins on for the attempt. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looking to throw. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. We're at halftime here in Vegas. The Raiders defending their building thus far. Now it's time we checked in around the league. Here's Jonathan Coachman with the EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. We'll let you and Brock catch your breath as we welcome the rest of you to our EA Sports Halftime Reports. The Raiders got a strong first-half performance out of their quarterback, Gardner Minshew. His 2 touchdown passes helped pave the way for his guys to take this lead into the intermission. With that, the 2 squads are headed out of the tunnel. So let's get you back out to Kay Scott and Brock Hewlett.
All right, thank you, Coach. And we are back and about set to begin the second half. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. This return makes it up to the 25. The Browns have the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes their offense. And they settled for a chip shot field goal last time, Brock. You got to think they want to be able to finish it off and reach the end zone here. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Ford straight ahead. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Judy now in motion left. Another one for Ford. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly when he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down, 1 yard to go. To throw, here's Watson. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. This one goes for 3 yards. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. Well, a tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
A give up the middle to Ford. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Watson looking to throw. This is Cooper working the left side. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Cleveland first down. Here's Watson to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So second down coming up.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Back to the air, Watson. Chased it. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Watson. That one complete to Njoku. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Judy will go in motion right. This is Ford on the handoff. And he gets this forward to the 19. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Staying on the ground with Ford. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. Only a yard on the pickup, so that's going to bring them to 3rd down and 3. Watson to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Here's Watson. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2. David Njoku, the touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
On his Hopkins for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Raiders 14.
Hopkins has it on the tee, and he's ready to send it flying. Has this at the 6. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Now the Raider offense headed back to the field. They find themselves trailing after the opening drive touchdown, and heck, it really set up to be an entertaining second half if they're able to answer here. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Devontae Adams, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Minshew. Has a man, it's Madison. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's Raiders football, and they'll get to work, coming into the quarter trailing. Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Minshew working from the gun. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Sticking in the air with Minshew. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, Minshew bails out of the pocket quick.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Myers, the motion man here. Up the middle they go with Madison. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. So we have to pause here. Team officials saw what we did, an injured Brown, and they're tending to him now. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. They'll run for it with White. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. And they don't get a desperately needed first down. They're going to still trail after they turn it over on downs.
Well, a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call, but it can work against a pass or a run. Good luck running for the sticks when you got a whole defense crashing you right off the snap.
The Browns and quarterback Deshaun Watson gearing up for their next series. And as we see some of the highlights from their showing, his work a big part of why they're in front right now. Having a nice, solid game as their offensive leader. I think we can say he's had a firm grip on the wheel and has really driven them to this advantage. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. They'll start this series with an option left. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I can promise you that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB run is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play. It typically goes for a whole lot more.
2nd and 8. Look, and the Raiders get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively, but listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Looking to throw. Brought in by Ford. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Browns looking to punt on 4th down, so on comes their southpaw, Corey Bajorquez, to handle it. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Browns holding on to a field goal lead. So as they face 4th down, on comes Corey Bajorquez to kick. And this somehow is only going to be our first punt of the game. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. And they're very fortunate the turnover on downs and short field did not lead to points. They can thank their defense by putting a scoring drive together right now. First and 10 now from the 30. Looking to throw it. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll get it up to the 44. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Well, things weren't about to end after the first hit or the second. This tight end had a vision for what he wanted to happen after the catch, and he was going to take on all comers to try to make it a reality.
On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. To throw. He's got the hook up to Adams. And they make the tackle at the 38. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for Raiders first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Now to throw. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing now. That's taken in by Tucker. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a Vegas first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them, and Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead.
17.
All set now for the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Browns getting their offense out there. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Setting up to pass. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Tried getting it to Jerry Jeudy. And it sets up 2nd down.
Hey, Mr. Quarterback, that's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage was waiting for it. Thinking interception to be had. And incompletion is still pretty good for the defense.
He'll look to throw it. Bails out of the pocket quick. He'll try and run this. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Now a timeout is called, and they're going to have to set up for one final heave towards that end zone. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw. This is for the ball game. does it. So put this in the win column for the Raiders. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. So for Brock Ewer, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time.